Apple Apple Watch. And please, guys, please don't think that I hate Apple. I'm just the reason for this video. Like, why? Oh, this, this, the Apple Watch Ultra. Like, this. Is it necessary? Like, is like what? Yeah, I forgot to turn the slider on. Just in case you're wondering. So when I cut over to the other shot, it'll be. You know, I can even do this. Only porn stars have this, but look. This is an amazing, I guess, device for somebody that needs this device. And I got it because I was curious. My wife has an Apple Watch. She loves it. She swears by it. So I went out and bought one. I mean, like, I'm a go hard Apple person. Like, yeah, you see a Windows PC over there just because I need to run VR stuff and some like serious editing softwares. But my phones, iPhone, wow. I prefer iPhone because they're not phones, they're like supercomputers in your hand. But and that is like, this device is super personal. Like, it's always with you. It knows where you're at. It's constantly listening to you, analyzing everything that you do. Okay, and then I'm cool with that. Like, I'm super cool with that. Like, yeah, I get it. I agreed to that. Signed up to that. But then I put this on, and it's touching my skin. It's analyzing my vitals. There's all these sensors on the back of it. Every one of these sensors. Now, I am curious. Can be done with that data. I mean, the possibility is limitless, good or bad. I'm not putting any, like, there's always two sides to the story. The point of the matter is this: small step. Like, let alone we're cyborgs already, but with the phone, now we have these, and it's like, I was cool with it, like when they were just, like, functional. They didn't like touch your skin and analyze like what the heck is going on in your body. But now that it's doing that, what's the next step? All right, so Elon's working on some stuff that he's putting into people's heads and chips. I mean, all right. So it's happening on a lot of fronts. Have we lost sight of this? Like, what? Like, my mind wonders of what kind of data can be literally synthesized from this particular device, you know what I mean, based on all the things that you consume on a daily basis, and your patterns of searching, your patterns of language, your patterns of walking, where you're at what time. It's a complete tracking device, and we are going in that direction in society, in this particular country. That's, well, we're not going to get into that, but we are going in that direction. But the reason why I wanted to make this video, and I wanted to ask a really like amazing question, like, and I just want some views on this. Like, why do you guys want this? Like, why do you want this device on your arm, on your wrist, hears and senses everything about you, like from your vitals to your sounds, to the way you breathe, to the way you sleep, to the way you walk, all of that. That means there's a system out there processing this data, and it knows what you're doing. Who controls that data? Okay, it's private. Okay, it's locked in. Like, somebody's got a key. All right, so All right, let's just not get into too, like, you know what I mean. Oh my God, he's a conspiracy theorist. Let's just fuck that theory. You know what I mean. Let's just not like think negative here. My whole reason for sparking this conversation was not to like provoke propaganda or, you know what I mean, defame Apple, because that's not what I'm saying at all. You know what I mean? The technology is a good technology. It's useful in a lot of amazing ways. Like, it's not what I'm saying. But I do want people to take a look at two sides of the coin and really think about how much information we give out about us, and is privacy important to you on certain levels, because I don't think anything is really private anymore. Anybody can find out anything about yourself. Like, it's really not that difficult nowadays, as weird as that might sound. But like, we're all connected on the internet. You can't hide a damn thing, you know. Like, what are you gonna hide? So but this just, so let's say you're a business, um, Facebook, and you're analyzing data, what I'm searching for, and then at the same time, you have the capability of analyzing what sparks my interest, like how I react to it. I mean, for marketing purposes, this is probably the most ingenious device that could ever have been like invented. Like, because like, you literally get to monitor your, how do I say, not so much clients, but your users. Users, that's the word I'm looking for. So, not to bash the Apple Watch, because I'm not here to bash this Apple Watch, because there's an enormous amount of uses for it. I'm simply pointing out the fact that there is a lot of data that is being obtained and processed from these devices. How is that data managed? Where and how is it really managed? I think is a super necessary clarity. And I know AI is processing a lot of things really rapidly. This is an incredible thing to have on your wrist, and it's just like, it gives you all this information and data in real time. But I think we need to stop and think about how fast we're integrating with machines. And I'm super for tech. I'm super for technology. But I think we need to step back and just observe how fast we're integrating into the technology space, and how fast the technology is being integrated into our space and into our daily lives. For now, it's smartwatches. The next generation could be a chip that's embedded in your finger or your wrist. Whatever the case may be, technology will evolve, it will change, it will gain traction. What I tend to think about when I think about the direction that we're going and at the speed that we're going in is, I'll give you another scenario. If we're all vibrational beings and we all in a vibrational space, this is an electronic device that tests electrical activity within you. What if it was to actually pulse out or give away an electrical activity that somehow, or magnetic waves, whatever that electrical current would be coming out of here, or whatever the pulsation is, or whatever the um, delivery method from the particular watch would be. I'm not on that level scientist, but let's just say that it's there, because if it can test it, it can probably deliver it, and it's an electric device on your wrist, so I think it could. I mean, you have little chokers, like for dogs that are smaller than this, that can shock the fuck out of you. So theoretically, let's just say it's possible that this device could potentially deliver certain information or certain vibration or certain energy in a certain way to maybe change your, I don't know, let's say physiognomy, your electromagnetic activity within your body, and your maybe mental status or your mental thoughts. Um, we're talking about sci-fi. Could be. It could be. But I'm recording this video, and let's rewatch this 5 years from now and see where we're at. So, my thoughts on this watch. So, I do not know if I'm going to be keeping this maybe just as a souvenir. Like, hey, I have an Apple Watch. But, and maybe use it just when I go diving, or if I go to climb Mount Everest, if I decide to, like, fly to Himalayas, you know what I mean, next decade or so, or before I die, like, I'll take you with me, I'm pretty active in my life, so I think I would probably use it for some of those activities. Do I think that I would wear this on my wrist at all times as a device? I highly doubt it. It freaks me out. Not saying that it freaks me out. It doesn't do any, like, it's not like it freaks me out, or oh my god, like it's obtaining my blood pressure and it knows what I'm watching on TV or Instagram. Maybe I turned on a wrong channel. I don't want to act like you've never turned on to the wrong channel, but anyway, we've all been there. And now it's getting all this information, like, but it's synthesizing it, like, with your vitals, like how you're actually processing this, like, in your physiognomy, or in your whole body, these mics, they're like just horribly, they flip inside out. It's a Rode wireless too that's in there. We're gonna see what that sounds like. So I have a Sony mic on here. But yeah, Apple, kudos to you. I have a lot of your products. I don't think like I'm bashing Apple. I have one. I have iPhone 13, iPhone 14, MacBook, iPad Pro, another MacBook. So like, I'm super for Apple. Like, I love your products. Sony, Apple, Blackmagic, yeah, you guys are my dogs. Like, yes, but fucking mind control in a small fashion. Like I'm telling you, it's coming. It's coming. Apple, don't be part of that game. Come on, man. Don't do this to us. Don't fuck with us like this. I love you guys. I really do. Peace out. Good night, AMC. But you know what, though? Stay tuned for our next episode. Oh, there's this one thing that I forgot to ask you guys. If you like, subscribe. If you don't, subscribe anyway. I guarantee you'll find something you like at a later point, as I just getting started.